Over a week ago, I created a video stating that I was quitting Diablo 4. In that video, I stated that I had hit the wall, was getting bored of playing Diablo 4. So, in the interim, I was going to stop playing Diablo 4. I also mentioned in that video that me quitting D4 only had to do with me playing the game, not talking about the game. And I said that in my video. However, since then, as I continue to create D4 content, I get the same question asked repeatedly in my comment section. So in this video, I'd like to put the answer to that question to bed for good. I hope you'll stick around and join me. We'll see you on the other side. All right, so what's the problem, Sammy? What's going on? The problem is, after releasing, and this is the video of me a week, 8 days ago to be exact, where I announced I was going to be quitting playing Diablo 4. And after that video, and I think 3 or 4 days after, I posted a video on D4 and the expansion news that had just been released, and I made a video on that, and I started getting comments about I thought you quit D4. Why are you talking about D4? And sorry, in that video of the expansion news, I was pretty optimistic about what the news was and how it looked like it was going to be a really good thing for Diablo 4. And I actually had one person comment that I didn't have the right to be happy about the good Diablo 4 news. Can you imagine? So I continue to get asked this question over and over and over. I thought you quit D4. Why are you making Diablo 4 content? So I want to address that question. But before I address that question, I want to actually fact check these people that are saying that I said I quit Diablo 4 like everything. Playing, creating content. I wanted nothing to do with the game. And if you'll indulge me, I want to play a little section of that video where I believe I was pretty crystal clear on what my plans were for Diablo 4. And then I'll jump back in and apologize for where this goes in, where we jump in on the video. But hopefully this will make my point. So I just want to let you know that you're going to see a little shift. I still haven't figured it out. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to continue to talk about Diablo 4. If something interesting pops up, obviously I'll give my 2 cents and create content. I've too invested into it. I've created so much content around it, and my opinion is out there in my content when it comes to Diablo 4. So I want to continue that and see this through. I'm talking about playing Diablo 4. I'm going to sit out until drastic changes have been made. So again, I know I'm a bit long-winded. I know sometimes it takes me a while to make a point, but I believe I was pretty crystal clear in this video 8 days ago when I said I was quitting Diablo 4. And as stated actually in that video, you heard what I said. It has to do only with playing the game, not about talking about the game. And as I stated in that video, I'd like to reiterate how this happened. Because you're probably asking yourself, first of all, who are you? Number one. Number two, who cares if you're not playing Diablo 4 anymore? Why did you feel the need to put that out there? Are you just doing clickbait? First of all, I don't do clickbait. I hope if you're a regular in this channel, you can see that coming through in my videos. I like to think myself as a little bit different and unique when it comes to content creators. You will never see me do like the generic content and clickbait. Yes, I'll sprinkle in the odd XP farm video, or if there's something meta about a build, I'll showcase it just because I know there's part of the population in my community that gravitate to that. But for the most part, I like to talk about the theory, the business side of the game. I like to ask a lot of questions like, why are the devs doing this? What does this mean for the future? That's kind of my flavor of my videos. But the reason I had to create that video is many reasons. Number one, I'm a YouTube content creator and a YouTube partner now, so thank you. But I also live stream every evening on YouTube and Twitch. And I created that video because when I knew I was going to take a break from Diablo 4, when people were coming into my streams, they were asking the question, did you quit D4? Why are you not playing D4? And I was just getting question after question after question. And so I wanted to let my community know what was going on. I'll always update my community that watch every single minute of my content. So that is my vehicle to communicate with my audience and my community. So number one, I did it out of respect for my community. I wanted them to know that if they were going to pop into my stream, or if they noticed 2, 3, 4, 5 days went by and no D4 video was dropping on my YouTube video, I wanted them to know why. And I wanted them to know the background behind that. So I did it for that reason. And I also did it to prevent questions. So when people were coming into my live streams, they weren't asking me, oh, you quit D4? Why aren't you playing D4? So that's why I did it. I did it because I owed it to my community, because I don't know why this is, but there's a lot of people in my community that have given me the privilege of being their Diablo 4 number one source of information. And they've communicated that to me in the comment section, where they're like, thank you so much, Sam. You're my go-to guy for D4, blah, 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 that kind of thing. So I felt like I owed it to them to explain why they weren't going to see me playing Diablo 4. Now, there's a stark difference between me saying I'm taking a break from playing Diablo 4 and saying I quit Diablo 4. I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to talk about it. You're not going to see content for me about Diablo 4. I never said that. I never said it now. I never said it in this video back then. So I don't know where the confusion comes from. The only thing I can think of is people did not watch the whole video. I have 130 plus videos on my YouTube channel. Okay? Blood, sweat, and tears to create content on this channel. Over 130, okay, in 6 months. And over 90% of my videos are around Diablo 4. So you can say Diablo 4 had a big part. My Diablo 4 content had a big part in creating and helping this channel. It's helped me build the community that watches every single second of my videos, that comments on every second of that comments on every video of mine, that comes into my live streams every night. It's a big part of my channel, but more importantly, it's a big part of me. At the grassroots of it all, Diablo 4 is in my blood. It's a game since day one I've been cheerleading. And actually, I got called out on it a lot. Oh, you're a fanboy. Why do you keep talking about a dead game? That's predominantly in my comments section on every single video that I created on Diablo 4. Why are you such a fanboy? Are you still talking about this game? How can a game be good that's dead? This is all the comments I got in all my videos. But now all of a sudden, I'm on the other side. I quit, and why are you talking about it? Right? Like, which is it? So I wanted to clear this up. I will never stop talking about Diablo 4, guys. I like the game too much. Unfortunately, I hit a wall. I burned out with Diablo 4. I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours in the game. I've played it since inception. The beta, the launch, I got early access, and I played tons of hours into it. I played in the Eternal Realm, Season 1, Season 2. I did it all. And I hit a wall. And I shared that with everybody. I thought I was being transparent with my community. I needed to let them know why, when they walked into my live streams, they weren't going to be seeing Diablo 4 on the screen. I'm playing a Diablo game. It's just not Diablo 4. I'm playing Diablo 2. So I wanted to clear this question up. And I'm sorry that I even have to create a video like this, but it's getting a little bit annoying having to address this question over and over and over, because I do want people to really understand what's going on. Okay? And when I said I quit playing Diablo 4, that doesn't mean permanently. I said I was taking a break. I said when I felt I needed to jump back in, I would jump back in. And there's also a method to my madness, guys, because I know that because I love the game so much, that if I distance myself away from it, and that means not playing, doesn't mean not talking about it. By me not playing Diablo 4, I know that in a week, it might be 2 weeks, it might take a month, but I'll miss playing Diablo 4. I already do. And it's only been 8 days. I already miss playing Diablo 4. I do. Even though I know there's no end game content. But that's the point. That's why I made that decision 8 days ago. I said to myself, you're bored. You're not having fun. That's going to pour and dump into your live streams. It's going to dump into your content. And I don't want that kind of negativity in my content. So that's why I made the decision. I think I'm trying to be honest, and I'm not the first content creator, D4 content creator, to take a break from the game. Every single content creator, D4, and I'm talking the big guys, not a small guy like me, the big guys, okay? Every single one of them, except 2 that I know of, took a break from Diablo 4. I think I'm entitled to take a break if I want to. I don't want to create content that's boring, and you can see my frustration. So just to be clear, we got a lot of stuff coming up in Diablo 4. Activision Blizzard is having BlizzCon. It's literally hours away, and there's some exciting news hopefully coming for Diablo 4. And I have a lot of opinions out there on my channel about Diablo 4, and I want to see that through. So I will continue to talk about Diablo 4, and I'll also get back on the horse and play Diablo 4 one day. And like I said, that could be 3 days from now. That could be a month from now. I don't know. But when I do, you'll see me live streaming it, and then you'll know. And I'll probably, in one of my D4 videos, I'll probably mention, hey, by the way, I went back to Diablo 4, and you know what? I'm going to see it through and finish my sorceress in Season 2 and get her to level 100. I've had that thought. I don't like the fact that Season 1 and Season 2, I have 2 characters that I didn't get to level 100 and see it through because I got bored. I did it in the Eternal Realm, and it was much more harder to get to 100. I have a 100 rogue. So I might do that. I don't know. Time will tell. So for the record, I didn't quit Diablo 4. I stopped playing it, but I'm going to get back on that horse. but I will continue to talk about Diablo 4. I hope that's crystal clear and that addresses the question that I continue to get asked to this day. But enough about that. As you can see here, we're hours away from BlizzCon, and I'm really looking forward to specifically the Diablo 4 content that's going to be discussed in BlizzCon. And there's going to be a campfire chat on Diablo 4, and I would imagine they're going to get into Season 3. I suspect the discussion around Season 3, and they may even get into the expansion. Season 3 potentially has some epic changes coming down the pipe. I'm really looking forward to what they have to say. Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. I'm really sorry that I even had to make this video, but as usual, I like to be transparent and honest with my community and people that watch my videos. So I thought it was important that I officially answered this question. Although I was answering it in the comment section of my videos, I wanted to publicly put this out there to my community and let them know what's going on. I will always be talking about D4 unless the game is dead and nobody's playing it anymore. But even if I'm not playing Diablo 4, I will still continue to talk about Diablo 4, as I've stated many times. All right, that'll do it, everybody. Thank you for watching. If you can like, comment, and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. We're building a little nice community here, a super supportive community, and we've coined it the Caps Waypoint. So we'd love to see you at the Caps Waypoint. Why don't you come over and join us and hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. Thanks, everybody. We'll talk to you later.